Wait, hang on. I'm sticking my finger in their ears. Someday I'll listen to the intro so then I know what it actually says.
Because it's badass. That's what it is.
Yeah.
It is.
It defines.
We originated AI slop.
It has it has an AI voice actually defining vague and inconsistent, and then it goes into our badass soundtrack. Yeah,
but vague's not vaguely.
No.
Vaguely is an adverb. I'm just saying.
Yeah, whatever.
You can't say anything because it's Black History Month, Jack. Otherwise, you could.
Wait, how are we going to do this? I'm only half. Are we going to do the first half of the month, the last half of the month, odd days, even days? Like, we got to mix it up.
Ends in Y. Every day that ends in Y.
4 podcasts, so I mean that's that's only a quarter of the month.
Yeah,
or something. I don't know.
Wait,
I don't know how math works.
Is that Steiner math? Is that what we're doing right now? I have a 50% chance of beating you, but I have a 66% bigger brain than you do. So that means I actually have a 133% chance of beating you in the ring tonight. I'll send
that does not math.
It's hilarious. No, it's hilarious.
Like, that does not math
because it's Scott Steiner from like the late 90s, early 2000s, and he goes on this promo where he just starts like spitting numbers, and none of them match up at all, and it's the funniest fucking thing.
What type of event is this? It's like stand up?
WCW.
Oh, okay. I'm just making sure we're starting with sports.
Yeah.
So we don't always start with sports.
No. Why do we not start with sports always, Jack?
What's the second word in our title? Inconsistent.
And what's that first one? That adverb. That adverb that goes right in front of it?
Yeah.
Wait.
Look, the inconsistent covers everything.
Wait,
the order we talk about stuff?
I thought our title was Guys with Big Dongs. Wait, what the fuck is what? Never mind. I'm not part
You're
of
on the wrong
anymore.
podcast.
Yeah.
That's the wrong podcast, buddy. You got a private invite for that one.
Just me and me alone.
Everything's inconsistent. The quality, the length of the episodes, what we talk about.
Bruh, I thought you were talking about his dog.
Yes. The length.
Yeah. I was like, wait, what?
Lou was like, that's not my experience.
I was like, no, it's pretty consistent. Just depends on how much he's had to drink that night.
That's fair. I got whiskey, tequila, rum, and vodka, dick.
Damn, son. Everything but beer. Yeah. Holy shit, he's got a Long Island pee-pee going on.
That's why they call it Hawaii.
Oh, man.
How you guys doing?
Oh, shit.
All right, well, it's been an hour and a half, guys, so it was a good podcast. Good job, guys.
All right.
I think we're going to wrap it up right now.
We haven't even hit 4 minutes yet.
It feels like an hour and a half. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
That's what I tell her. That's exactly what I tell her. It feels like an hour and a half, right? Like, no. Keep going.
Lou's over there cranking the alarm clock forward like, no, it's been an hour and a half, girl. It's 11:30, I promise.
Right, I'm gonna set my time. It's like I could do this on East Coast time or West Coast. You know what I mean? I'll just adjust that shit however I need to. It's 9 o'clock.
It's the next
We're not done until 10:30. I'm like,
that's why Lou only does it doggy, so that he can look. I'm setting my phone. Now turn around.
Yep.
2 minutes.
It was like, shit. You want an hour and a half? Okay, let's see. You get half an hour, and I move this to Texas time and set my phone to Central, and we're good to go.
But just tomorrow in Tokyo.
Yeah.
Right? We've been doing this for a day. Damn.
I need a sandwich now.
Right? Calm down. Man. Time zones.
I will say that Lou just learned tonight that the Pro Bowl isn't until Tuesday. When I think traditionally it's always the Sunday between.
Yep.
It's
And I
always
assume I haven't watched the Pro Bowl since they switched to fake football a decade ago or so. So I just assumed it was the Sunday in between like it's always been.
So
And then
why
right
isn't
before
it
we started
today?
this, what's that?
Why isn't it today then?
That's a
'cause they
great question.
because they don't
Oh,
care.
they don't want to
really don't
compete with the
care.
Grammys because you know how much ratings the
There's
Grammys
a
get,
Venn diagram of people watching the Grammys versus watching the Pro Bowl.
right? 'Cause the people who understand Venn diagrams, the people who don't.
But that number's always changing, Lou. So
Yeah, keep doing that.
Oh
Dean.
yeah, oh yeah. Once again, wrong pod, buddy. Wrong pod.
I feel bad for the people that are only listening.
wait, I didn't know you were a Ducks fan, Lou.
Oh, mighty.
Oregon Ducks,
He
that's what
might
they
be.
do.
Shit,
Yeah.
they're
Oh,
winning
yeah.
3-1. Oh wait, the Oregon Ducks. I thought you meant the
Or
Anaheim
yeah,
Ducks.
football, son, college. Well,
Yeah.
I'm sure Oregon Ducks do other sports too, but nobody cares. Well, that's not true. Their track and field is pretty top notch.
Yeah.
That's all Oregon does really is track and field and football.
Mm-hmm.
But wait, are Vegas playing a game tonight? Are they losing? 3-1.
Third period just
Period.
started. 3-1 Ducks.
Boo.
So
Boo.
Isn't your brother a Ducks fan for whatever
he
reason?
is. We don't talk about that. But look, we are 5 points ahead of them in the standings. So fuck.
So
'em.
even with the loss, still be ahead of them in the standings.
Yeah, I mean we're still
that's
top
a-
in the division. We're fourth in
Oh.
the conference.
All right.
12th in the league. I mean, we're not doing horrible for a bunch of guys that have only lost overtime games.
Dude, for real, that is
So-
ridiculous. That number of
so what-
overtime losses is ridiculous, and shootout losses.
So how does being number one in your division versus being fourth in the conference, how does that work in the playoffs? Like,
It's hockey. It's screwed up.
Does the conference matter, or is it
No.
only your division?
No.
So the
Like,
conference
you
is
win the
just whatever,
division.
or-
You can get the division title, then the conference, and then you go to the Stanley Cup. It's
So
very
the
stupid.
division, though.
But the standings like change. Like if you win your division, you're a higher seed.
Yeah.
So it's just about
Okay.
about
So
seeding.
it's kinda
but
like college football,
they
where-
do it's basically. But they do
it's
dumb
Canadian
shit.
math.
Yeah, exactly. They do dumb shit in hockey where it's like your first round has to be within your division or something. It's like it's some dumb crap. Or it was last year before that. I saw that and was like, what the hell are they doing? It's not that hard. You have division winners and then everybody else. Division winners are 1 and 2. Everybody else falls into place after that based off your points. That's it.
there's only
It should be that simple.
There's only 2 divisions per conference.
Is
Like a
it? I thought it
West
was
and a
three.
East.
I thought it was
Hold
three.
on,
I
hold
thought
on,
it was.
let's see.
Yeah, I thought it was 3 in each.
Western and Eastern. Yeah, no, it's just Western.
No,
and
no,
Eastern.
no. That's the conference, but how many the divisions
the
within them? though.
divisions.
Yeah, I think
Uh,
it's 3.
Yeah, well, 2. Western has
Oh
Pacific and
man, they
Central,
changed that too.
and then
Pacific,
East has
Central,
Atlantic
East.
and Metro.
Where
Yeah.
the NBA has gone completely the opposite direction, and they have like their 2 divisions, but then they each have like 4 conferences under them or some bullshit.
Other way around. It's still the East. It's still the East and the West Conference in basketball. That you said NBA.
But then like the divisions, there's like 4
But then
divisions
there's
under each of those.
yeah. Then there's like 3 divisions in each conference for basketball.
Hmm.
And the NFL needs to do some realignment. I know they did it 30, 40 years ago. They need to do it again.
Yeah, the last time
I
they
wasn't
did it
even
is
alive
when they
then,
added
so they should
when
do
they
it.
added Jacksonville and Carolina.
Carolina. Yep.
Those were the last 2
Yep.
expansion
Those are the
teams,
2
right?
that were added. And then because if y'all, some people, not everybody remembers, like who was it? The Seahawks. Seahawks used to be in the AFC. Now they're in the NFC West. So there used to be divisions of 5, three divisions of 5, and then they added the 32 and they made it 4 divisions of 8. So it's kind of silly, especially with 17 games now. You could go 11 and 6 and lose all 6 division games and still win your division. Like that makes no sense.
Yeah,
But I
they've
get it.
Really,
It's not
they
easy to
really
do.
muted what the division actually means, since it's
Other-
like the third
other than rivalries.
tiebreaker or whatever, right?
Yeah, there's some rivalries that matter for like switching things around, but like I don't know. I would not put the Jets and the Giants in the same division. I'd put one of the NFC,
Right.
one of the AFC, like it is
Right.
now.
Yeah.
Same with LA. But like, it's not that to me. It's not that hard. You put a bunch of pinheads on a map, and then you cut it up, and go from there. Again, you want to do whatever you can to keep some rivalries. I get that, but let's make sure that like, why is Dallas in the NFC East? Because like, there are a lot
Mhm.
more teams further east that could be in the NFC East. So just little things like that. It's like I know they're waiting for expansion because the NFL will expand again. Obviously, there's too much money not to. You've got more games, means more TV, all these rights that go with that. You've got teams that are worth over 7 billion. The Seahawks might sell for 10 billion. So when the Super Bowl's over, we'll see what happens, man. But there's too much money not to. Oh, we're gonna just leave it at 32 teams. I'm like, not when there's billions on the line. You're out of your mind to think you're gonna stay at 32.
Mhm.
The only
Let's
real question is like, what
let's
cities deserve a team?
let's dilute the talent pool even more.
Yep. Yep. Which is why I don't watch MLS anymore. I used to watch soccer, had season tickets when I was out here the first time in 2009, 2010. 2010, Colorado Rapids actually won the title. But you got so many teams. It's like, first of all, you don't have a lot of good players in MLS as it is. You have your designated players, your stars from Europe. But the rest of the roster is garbage. So instead of taking the best of what you can over, I don't know, 12 to 16 teams, we're going to put it over 24 teams and everybody's garbage. It's like, man, nobody wants to watch that crap.
Well, because you're competing with Europe, right? You're competing with the pocketbooks of Europe, which are infinitely more deep than any team because of the way the pay structure is here for soccer. Like,
Yeah, all the American stars go play in Europe. So let's be real.
because it makes sense.
Yeah, I would too. But if you want a better, but I would rather have 12 all-star teams out here than
Mhm.
24 garbage teams. If I want to do that, I'll go watch the women's league. I mean, they're not very good at all. Jesus. He was like, "Oh, the women's national team is great." They got beat by a high school team a few years ago. So come on, y'all. I mean, I understand they're good for what they're doing, but in comparison, it's like, oh, the win and that's another thing. Only because not soccer, tennis, the Australian Open. I think it was Australia. Yeah, the Australian Open ended the last 2 days for the men and women. Made me think about the U.S. Open and how unfair it is. It was like, oh, equal pay, and women should be making as much as the men, and blah. I'm like, nah. In every tournament in tennis, be very clear, in tennis, the women should always be making less than the men. Always. Why? Because they play less than the men. Women is best of 3, men is best of 5. So if all these women out there talking about equal pay, it's like, oh, you're right, equal pay. So it shouldn't be equal for this because the women freaking play more than the women. So I love getting to that debate with people out here because you talk about, out here anyway in Colorado, a lot of people are like women this and equal this. What's that?
I didn't think about it like that because, like, the WNBA is really hot right now about them getting paid what fucking NBA players get, but they don't play that many games,
right?
So, and they don't draw on the tickets. They lose money every year. The reason why they're still alive because the NBA supplements them. The WNBA has been around for 22 years, I think. They have not made a profit 1 year on their own. They lose money every year, and the NBA comes and fills in the gap. But with tennis, I mean, don't get me wrong, some sports fine. I can't think of one, but the tennis thing that always throws me for a loop, and it's like you want equal pay for equal work. 100% agree with you. You don't do equal work, so now you're telling me that women should be paid less in tennis, and they all shut up real quick when I bring that up. And then soccer drives me crazy. The men's World Cup, they'll bring in billions of dollars, where the women's World Cup will bring in millions of dollars, and then they're going to bitch about, we need to be paid more for what we do. And I'm like, oh, how about this? Bring in the money, and I'll be happy to pay you. Same thing with WNBA. We're on strike, and we're going to blah, blah, blah. It's like, yeah, y'all should be paying back the WNBA. You want your equal rights. I mean, bring in some fucking dollars, bring in some eyeballs, and then yeah, absolutely. Earn it though. Don't just be granted fucking Title IX bullshit.
And
Okay,
now,
soapbox over. Next topic.
now we will no longer get any more complaints about the sporting section of our podcast.
For anybody who missed sports in the beginning last week, we got you. We got you. I'll make sure of it. I'll do the best I can. My memory should be, don't ask me about a movie though. I could see the movie last week and it's spoilers for me, so don't talk about movies. But sports, yeah, I'll do what I can. I got you. But yeah, little shit like that drives me crazy. And people are like, it should be this, it should be that. We need to keep women's lacrosse in high school. Use the men's football team and all the money they make to pay for women's lacrosse, even though they make no money. It's like, that's whatever.
I will say
I never
a
understood it.
professional women's softball team in Portland, so that's pretty exciting.
That's a thing. There's a professional women's softball league.
Yep,
that's kind of cool.
They've been playing for I don't know 4 or
seems,
5 years.
Seems a bit sexist though.
And they expanded. To. I think there's male
Portland?
too, but I think male is the problem. The thing with softball is like a whole. The stuff I've learned about softball over the last 15 years or so. Softball is like a completely different animal. Like the professional league is pretty out there idea when it comes to softball, because tournaments are such a huge thing for so many of these people. Like there are guys who live just playing tournaments. Like they just travel around their little section. So like down in Florida, like the southeast part of the country, like they could go and play tournaments 12 months out of the year and make really good money throughout the course of the year. So there's no reason for them to go and do like a league. But a few years back, one of the they had this thing.
That's fair.
I have to look it up, but it was a thing where like they had like, it was kind of almost like an extended tournament, but every single week, like players could get moved from team to team type of thing, and depending on how they won and stuff. But I think now they're actually establishing like they almost had like a draft so they would have like a weekend tournament almost. And then like the Monday or Tuesday, they would basically do another draft. And then so players could move from team to team between the weeks. But I think they're solidifying that more to be a traditional league. And this is one of the first, I think there's been like 4 teams. They've had 4 teams for a couple years, and they're expanding to 6 teams, or it could be 6
looking
teams
at it right
to 8
now.
teams.
Yeah, no, it's 6.
I take it there's no money in this, because I'm like, they're not advertising it.
Well, you don't
I think
have them, Lou. I mean, they're nowhere near
if they're
us.
not in your area. That's a big deal. If sports is very niche, like a lot of sports that aren't.
Carolina, Portland, Oklahoma City.
No. Pull up a map, put pins in for NFL teams. Look at the gap, and you're going to tell me that people in Montana aren't watching football? See what I mean?
But you're talking magnitudes of scale, though, right? You're talking
but
about
they
a
are all
league who's been around
49ers fans because Joe Montana.
Yeah, but they've also. I mean,
sense.
you're talking about a league who's only been around 3 or 4 years versus versus a league that's been around for 100 plus, right? Like, so.
Yeah,
you know,
but again, but to not even know it exists, there's no marketing to tell us that it even exists. Because I might look for something like that. Again, I think it's sexist. Women want to play baseball, let them in if they're good enough. And if men want to play softball, let them in if they're bad enough. That's fine. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know. The whole we want, I don't know, the whole thing goes political to me now, because you start talking about men and women's sports. It's like, no, you want to separate them, right? Because men are built differently than women, so you want separate sports.
Here we go again.
Damn right. Yeah, Skippy on with it. So it's like sometimes why is it sometimes okay for the sports to be combined and sometimes it's not? I just don't understand it.
Are there men's softball teams? I always thought softball was for chicks anyways, but
that's sexist. So you're saying Duke's a chick?
Yeah.
Duke plays softball.
Yeah, but I mean, does he like do the underhand throw like the chicks do?
Now you're defending
that shit. Yeah. I don't see dudes throwing like that.
That's a good point, though. I've never seen the women's softball that used to be in the Olympics and all that. I've never seen that on the men's side. I think it would be cool if they did, though.
They probably can't. They probably can't. Dudes probably can't move
I
our
don't
arms
think
like that.
I don't think there's a lot of men's fast pitch. So that's what fast pitch versus slow pitch. Fast pitch is where like they throw it and it's
The wind
basically like
up, yeah, and it's really
a wind up
fast.
and a pitch. Slow pitch is the one with the arc. And
That loopity shit, yeah.
I am not familiar with a ton of fast pitch that isn't women's, and I don't know. I couldn't tell you why. Right? Like I haven't spent as much time
it's
looking
like
into it, but
that sounds sexist.
There's
You're not a women's fan. Then.
I mean, again, it's an interest level. Like you could say sexist, but it's an interest level, right? Like
you're not interested in chicks.
Hello, I'm in another podcast called Guys with Big Dongs. Hello.
That is true. I'd rather watch. I don't know though. I'd rather watch women baseball than women's softball. I think that'd be kind of cool.
Do girls play baseball?
Not sure how many. Yeah. Remember that there was that black girl from 20 years ago in Little League who was really good. I can't remember her name. Fuck, she was really good though, and she made the news and on the ESPN doing interviews. This 20 years ago or so. God damn it. But
when you Little League.
Yeah, there was a girl in Little League who was a pitcher, and it's a black girl, and she was really good. And you know, they showed some highlights. I'm like, damn, she really was that good. So I gotta imagine there's more. It's kind of like when I went to Minnesota back in 2009, and I saw that women's football league, tackle football league, and I was like, these girls, like I talked about before, these girls hitting. That was some awesome ass shit. It wasn't the lingerie crap, none of that. Let's try to get some eyeballs in. No, it's just 11 on 11, just women and tackle football, and it was freaking awesome. Now, if they were playing with men,
Davis.
they would get killed. They would get killed against men. But what was her name?
Monet Davis.
There we go. Yeah,
she pitched a victory and a shutout at the Little League World Series.
Yep. So I know it's doable, but I'm just saying, just for my eyeballs, I think I'm over softball because especially the U.S. women and watching in the Olympics kept dominating. So it was like, okay, that's no longer exciting.
And there actually is going to be a women's professional baseball league set to launch in August of 2026.
Oh, there you go.
So there you go.
See,
there you go.
I'd give it a shot. I mean, I'd give it a shot as much as I give men MLB. I don't like baseball in the first place, but I'd watch that.
I was excited there was going to be another professional league here. That's all.
Yeah, I mean, so are all the professional softball leagues up there, or what?
No,
like who? Like Jack, you said there are 6 teams or whatever. How many? Where are they at?
Yeah, 6.
That's bad grammar.
Carolina, Salt Lake City, Oklahoma, Texas.
Damn, they're all over the map.
Yeah, yeah, they're not anywhere.
Portland now, obviously. No, wow. So that's not going to do well because if travel, you got to play against other teams. They don't have the money for that.
Right.
Portland, Utah, Oklahoma City. Let's see. Carolina, Chicago, Portland, Oklahoma City, Texas, and Utah. But usually, I think most of the times are during the weekend. So like they'll fly in on Thursday, do like a Friday, Saturday.
Well, that's my
Sunday.
point, though. They can't afford that. Like the WNBA could barely afford that. And I mean, it's changed since then. But early on, they had trouble. And if you were a rich owner, you couldn't like get a charter for your team. It's like you don't get an advantage. Now you can, but the WNBA, it's like, oh, my owner's rich. Sorry, you still got to fly basic shit. You don't get a private plane for yourself. It was like, damn, that is fucked up.
Rude.
But that's how it was. Like I said, they fixed that.
Equal, but...
No, it doesn't. It needs to be like baseball. You got the money, do what you want. I am not. If you can't keep up, then you don't deserve to have a team. Simple as that.
So yeah, I don't see anything that talks about their ownership or anything like that. So I'm not sure who owns them or what they're kind of what the. So, but I know season tickets were like $200. I was actually contemplating getting them because I was like, $200.
How many games is that?
Let's see. Let me take a look at the schedule.
I was going to say $200 is not a lot unless it's not a lot of games.
1, 2, 3.
Well, what was that?
4, 5, 6, 7.
Must be 6, 7.
8,
I'm going to
9,
download a good one.
2, 4, 6.
If you're
8,
getting 6,
9,
7 games, yeah, that might be worth it. 6, 7
10,
games.
11, 12. Looks like 12 games. So
That's less funny.
Oh. Yeah. So what is that? $18 a game?
that's not bad. I mean, if you want to
16,
support somebody, right? If you're
12
supporting
games,
somebody who's trying
$200.
to
That's 1667.
Yeah.
That's actually not bad.
6-7.
It is 1667 a game. So 1667 a game.
So hip. We are down with the use.
Oh my god! But you're not wrong. It's like rugby. Every once in a while out here, I'll go to Glendale, and it's been a long time since I have. But just go pay $20, go sit in the stands, and watch like 7 rugby games. It's kind of cool. It's certainly entertaining, especially all them strong men's in their tight pants.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Lou, do you want to come on my other podcast?
I don't know. If I go on your podcast, am I going to come on your podcast?
Hey, I mean, that's up to you. You know,
Hey-o.
no judgment. No judgment.
Oh man.
But yeah, they're playing at the same stadium that our high AA team plays. So
Okay.
I will at least go check a game out, and I'll let you guys know how it is when we get there.
Why not?
I think we're a couple months away. So
Shit, what else you got to do? You know what I'm saying?
Is this the year your basketball team, girls basketball team starts?
I think so. The Portland Fire.
I can't remember if it's this year or next year. This season, if there is this season.
I think it's this year.
Assuming they have a season.
Let me see.
Do you hear Raiders news that they're waiting on Clint Kubiak from Seattle to be the coach?
Wins the Super Bowl.
Yep, that's even if they lose, that's a hell of a hire. That's a good pick. Tom Brady doing his job.
Yep.
May 9th is the Portland Fire's first game.
If it happens.
If it happens. And their first home they do the weird thing where they don't show like who's home and who's away. Like
the bottom score, if they're stacked, it's whoever's
equal.
in the bottom. If it's left, right, it's whoever's on the right.
Then they do not have a home game.
That's America. Anyway, that's the American way to do it. Soccer in England is different. They have it backwards. But like if you're watching, if it's stacked, bottom team is home. If it's left, right, the right team is home.
Okay. May 9th is their first home game against the Chicago Sky.
Is that their first game or their first home game?
First game. But their first home game is also that.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'd like to think a brand new team, their first game of the season would be at home. That would be bad. The expansion team should always have their first game at home.
And then if you guys wanted to come to watch the Aces, June 11th.
No, that'd be hard to do. Disney.
Yep.
Week before.
Yep. Yeah.
Have to fly back with Duke instead of and then fly back home from there.
Go.
Although with 3 of us this time, we might just drive. Shit, why spend $750 on round trip tickets when we can spend $350 on a car?
Actually, that's when my vacation ends, so I won't be able to make it. I'm starting vacation Grogu Thursday on May 21st, and then I have like 2 weeks off.
I keep forgetting that's coming out in May and not December.
Yep.
I just love, since we're talking about trips, I just love the fact that we spent 45 minutes last week talking about one particular cruise and spending a ton of time Googling it, and the AI editor didn't edit any of it out at all.
Nope.
And
oh, really? I didn't check. Oh, damn.
Our podcast was like 2 hours and 10 minutes, and when it posted, I looked at it, and it was an hour and 51. I'm like, damn. So it was like 10 minutes of me and Jack going, okay, hang on. Do you want an
19 minutes was cut, and it wasn't that was cut? Oh. Okay. I know it's a week later, old girl, but I'm apologize for that. Now you got an hour and 51 minutes. Good luck. Man.
The only time Lou's ever apologized for going too long.
Facts. That's not true. There's been a couple times you just can't finish, but you keep going, and she's all like sore and shit. It's like,
but then you get bored, and it's like, fine.
Just fake it. Just fake it.
Yep.
Yeah, I've done that before. Not recently, but God, long time ago. It was like, man, we just keep going. It's like I can't come. I'm just hard and just going and going. And she's hurting and hurting. It's like, oh, I'm sorry. I won't be able to sit tomorrow. I'm like, all right, I'll stop.
All right, that's good enough for me.
Yeah. If you're good. I don't need to finish every time. If you're good, we can call it a night. I go back to YouTube. Shit. Good night.
I already went to YouTube. I was at YouTube 20 minutes ago. Where were you?
Right? Got
Right.
the pop socket on her back.
For real.
Wait, sir, do you have the lamp from the hotel on her back too?
Yeah.
Is that-
Oh
No,
man.
because her back's not metal, so it doesn't stick to it.
It's gonna need to be fused together after you're done with it, though. Hey-oh!
Dang. Oh my goodness. What else is going on in the world, y'all?
Grammys are tonight. NBD.
Grammys.
Did you guys
I
have
heard-
your?
Stupid ass
Go ahead,
Grammys. No, I was gonna say stupid ass. The only headline I saw, 2 headlines from the Grammys tonight. One, Heidi Klum is wearing some plastic outfit that people apparently are either making fun of or she stole the red carpet, not for it being nice or not nice. I don't know. I don't really look at it all that closely. And the other one was Bad Bunny going off on ice. And I don't
Everybody
know.
went off on ice, so whatever.
Well, yeah, they're celebrities. They don't know any better. They don't know.
yeah.
They're fucking dumbasses.
Now, who's
Keep
I
your mouth
think
shut.
what's his name? Trevor Noah is hosting it.
Oh God. Yay.
So, he went up to Kendrick and he's like, "So I was going to write some jokes about you, but you're not very nice to light-skinned brothers from other countries." It's like, damn.
Damn. That's good. That's good. Even I get that joke. Probably because it's February 1st. That's why I get that joke.
Yep.
You have
You
your,
couldn't have said that. Yeah, you couldn't say that on March 1. That wouldn't fly. I wouldn't get
you
it.
have your Monday movie tomorrow, yeah?
Yeah, tomorrow is what we expect to be Dracula.
And you haven't seen? Did you go to a Tuesday movie last week?
Last week, yeah. Last week was Mercy. This week is Send Help. I already bought them. Already bought the tickets.
We almost went to that, but everybody's like, "Nah, it's Sunday. We got school tomorrow, so let's just stay home." I'm like,
Which one?
Send Help.
I haven't heard anything. So I liked Mercy. I like I said after the movie, there was some shit that was like, you didn't need to have this unnecessary twist at the end of it. You don't need to make what I know I don't want to spoil it. So, but it just I liked it. I liked the way they were doing it. It was fine. Obviously Rebecca Ferguson's got it going on. Chris Pratt was good. I mean, it was a good movie. I enjoyed it.
Send Help was the #1 movie this weekend with $20 million.
That was expected. Yeah, that was expected. It was either that or Melania.
I spent all my money on Melania, so
shit.
That's
See,
what I saw.
know what the problem is? That their weekend numbers. I saw it Thursday at 3, so first showing I could get. So my money don't count towards the weekend total.
right.
No, it does. They count it.
Go to the Thursday previews, and there's my $6.
I went at night and paid full price. I didn't even use a free ticket.
Alone.
I thought about it just so it could pump up the numbers, but I was like, no, I still ain't got a job, so.
That's Trump's fault. So you can't be supporting his wife when he got you fired.
That's not Trump's fault. The numbers are up because of Trump. Not because of Trump, but with Trump in office, which always boggles my mind.
You don't have a job because nobody's hiring DEI anymore. So
that is true. Damn. But you know what though? That type of shit and like the gas prices, those people are fucking idiots, man. When Biden was in office, the price was high. Now that Trump's in office, the price is low. I'm like, you idiots. That had nothing to do with nothing. I mean, there is a small correlation because it depends on what their policies are and all. I get that. But overall, fucking idiots. So many stupid people out there.
dude, gas is cheap as hell in freaking Florida. When we were there, it was like $2 a gallon. I was like, dang.
Bro,
for
like whoever it was on your Facebook post, and that lady was all like, "Where's gas that cheap?" I'm all like, "Colorado." I mean, this you could get for what now? It's going back up. Don't get me wrong. Sam's Club today is like $2.26, but for the longest time, November through January, that shit was in the high $1. $1.89. I filled up last week. It was 197 or something like that.
Hmm.
It was like, holy shit. And then I hear people talking about, oh, gas is this expensive. I'm like, why? Out here it ain't. We're fucking
here it is.
landlocked. We're landlocked. Y'all buy shipping lanes and whatnot. And how are you paying $5 a gallon in California and I'm paying $1.80?
Right.
But whatever.
California rules and taxes and all that shit.
Yep, all their own.
And then,
Thanks,
since
Gavin
Nevada's
Newsom.
right next door, we do the same thing. So
You got to go to Arizona. I saw something where there was like 3 miles away down at the border, like
Mhm.
California versus Arizona. It was like 517 in California, but if you went 3 miles to Arizona, it was like $1.90 or something like that.
Dang.
Obviously, people, you're gonna jump the border and go get gas
Oh
there.
yeah.
But I just thought, I was like, man, that is so crazy the way they do that.
Up, Knight scored 2-3. 8 minutes to go.
Who is this person with drapes
Oh, that's
on their neck?
Chappelle Roan. She's the real talk of the Grammy outfits. The Heidi Klum shit
Should
was
be.
lame.
Should be. It's like that's a real outfit, and she got in wearing that.
Yep.
Okay, kudos to you, girl. Get that attention. But yeah, that is a real. Okay, if that's a real outfit, damn. Was not expecting to see that.
And we will be talking more about the Grammys on Dudes with Big Dongs later.
Yeah, for real. Like, okay.
This week I actually watched a ton of movies. I watched the new Anaconda,
okay.
which I hadn't seen yet.
Yeah, I enjoyed that one. That's so silly.
It was fine.
It was stupid funny. It was so silly.
But I want to know if there's a real Ice Cube in this universe. Is there a real Jack Black and a real Paul Rudd, and do they look like Doug and Griff?
Yes.
Right? Is there a real Tandy Newton that is in like Westworld and all these other movies? Does she exist, and does she look like?
Everybody has a doppelganger.
Just saying.
That's what was on your mind watching this movie. Damn, son.
Well, and I'm glad Santiago didn't die at the end. Spoiler.
Dude, I was gonna say, Jesus, spoilers.
It's out on digital. I think we're past the window of
No,
spoilers.
not until it's on streaming for free. Then you can talk about it.
Moving the goalpost, Lou. Always fucking moving the goalpost.
No, it's always been the goalpost. Because people still got to pay for it if it's just because it's out on digital. Once it's free, it's your own fault for not watching it. I ain't gonna be mad at you if you don't want to pay $30 to watch a movie at home. That's fine. Don't pay $30. But once it's on Netflix or one of the other 6, 7, I don't know how many there are. Wow, that was an accident. I did not mean to say 6, 7. But either way, then it's like, wait, that's been on streaming for a week for free. How come you haven't watched it? I just get around to it. It's your own fault you get spoilers.
Someday Jack's gonna make a little AI guy that's gonna drop in whenever we accidentally do 6, 7. He's gonna go 6, 7, 6, 7.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool.
And then I saw Greenland 2 Migration, which was
so did I.
Fine.
Saw that one. That was just okay to me. I liked it, but I got sick of the A to B, B to C, C to D. There wasn't a real story that was happening, even though it was. It felt like it was just pieces put together. We need to get these people from A to Z, and we're gonna just drop. Okay, this happened. Okay, now this happened. Now this is like, come on, man. It's not like that.
And they always had to keep the number 4 throughout the whole thing. So there was like the 3 of them. Then they save the person. Then they're driving and they're doing the thing, and then the person.
Yeah.
And then they get out of the car and they go to the next thing and they pick up a person, and then they go a certain distance, and then
I didn't think about that.
There was always like the red shirt. Like the red shirt just came out of the woods every time. Hey guys, drive with me. Hey guys, ride with me. Hey guys, come with me.
Yeah, that is like, we got to make sure the family's okay, but everybody else, you're right, they redshirted the hell out of them. But again, though, I think I like more of the potential of what it, because I like the first one better. So there was more emotion in the first one.
Yeah.
Even though whatever happened in the second one, the emotion in the first one was stronger for me.
Yeah. And then I saw like Mark Wahlberg's new movie. I think it's on Netflix, so we can talk
that
about
flight
it.
One?
Play Dirty.
Oh no, I don't know about that one.
He's like a thief, and it has like him and Monk, the guy from Monk. I think those were the
Mr.
two
Afraid
kind
of
of
Milk.
big Thomas Jane, the Punisher.
Yeah,
Was it- was
I
it good?
Afraid of Milk. That's weird.
Was it good?
It was fine. I mean, it was a Netflix movie, so they just, I kind of felt the same way about The Rip. Like,
The Rip
it
was
was
good. What are you
fine.
talking
Like,
about?
the last quarter, though, when they're just like, okay, we got to have everything, like we got to tie up all the loose ends, right? And if you were paying attention to it, you knew what was going on, like, from the beginning. So, like,
That
I'm
I
not
agree
that type.
with.
I'm not that type of person that I'm like looking to figure things out. Like, I like to be surprised, but I'm not. So when I'm sitting there and my brain's going like, oh yeah, this and this connects to this and this person, oh, I'm like, okay, well,
My
now you're just
problem
waiting.
is, I was gonna say my problem with that, the whole if you're trying to figure it out, they gave it away in the one scene that I don't want to spoil. So,
Right.
but there was one scene that gave the whole thing away that it was like, oh, I see what's going on here. As soon as that scene happened.
Actually, you can spoil it because it's on Netflix and you can watch it for free, Lou.
How long has it been out?
Like at least 2 weeks. It's been out for
Oh,
a
okay,
while.
yeah.
'Cause I watched
So
it,
the
but I
the
downloaded
scene
it a while ago.
in that case, yeah, the scene where you're right, that was the 16th. It's been 2 weeks. The scene in the kitchen when old girl's overhearing that shit, it was like that gave away the movie right there to me.
Mm-hmm.
But the other part, if you pay attention to movies, when he was giving out the different numbers to each person,
yeah,
that gave it away too.
He was laying the groundwork.
He was laying traps. So
yeah.
But still, I don't care. I liked how it played out. I enjoyed that movie.
Yeah. I'm not saying it was bad, but I'm just saying it was predictable, and so it was kind of
for sure,
at the end, right?
I think anybody who's watched movies regularly, like us, they're gonna figure it out.
Yeah.
In the first third.
So, what about you, Jack? Any movies this week?
No. We finished Pluribus, or did we do that last week? I don't remember, but we finished it. I didn't realize the last episode was the last episode, though.
Yeah,
because it wasn't like last episode-y.
Yeah,
you're just like, oh, cool! I can't wait to see what happens in the next episodes of season finale. I was like, so we went to go watch it. I'm like, oh, that was it. But I liked it. It was a really good show. I'm looking forward to. Hopefully, they do another season.
They do. They're working on it right now. They're writing it right now. Tell me that the first time you touched a donut in a public place after watching episode 1, you weren't a little skeeved out.
Oh yeah.
I mean, Lou is always skeeved out, but like, I
That's
thought
fair.
about it, and I was like,
fuck it.
Okay, I'm still gonna take it because
TV is fake. And then we finished Landman. Again, still top-notch show. No boobs
That might be
season,
that might be one we start soon.
But I kind of like how
season
it
2
played
or
out.
both seasons.
Season 2.
I liked how it played out, just with all the drama, with everything.
Yeah.
When that lawyer chick went in at the end to those cops, I was like,
spoilers.
I'm strangely turned on.
I won't remember by the time I get around to it.
And I didn't say why she was talking to the cops.
That's true. What are your thoughts on Fallout non-spoiler for Lou? Like,
I'm enjoying
so far.
it.
I think we have the Lou. The
Isn't
finale,
it over?
I think, is this week. Nope, the
Tuesday.
finale. I think it's
Tuesday. Yeah.
Oh, okay. See,
I'm enjoying it. I mean,
I have a feeling she's going to want to watch that one before Landman. Actually,
nothing wrong with that.
We're currently watching High Potential season 2. That we just got to the winter break, so and it was a cliffhanger. So I was like, okay, maybe we'll watch because there's still like 11. I don't know. Actually, no, like 8 episodes left or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
It was like, all right, maybe we'll finish this. I don't want to do the weekly thing though with that. It's like, I'd rather, since we can't watch based on her schedule and our movies and everything, we can't watch like in 3 days that she's here. We can't watch a whole series. So it's like I would rather start Fallout, and by the time we're done with Fallout, then the rest of High Potential's over. You know what I mean? Then I can go and finish the last 10 episodes of that. So Pluribus is top notch then, huh? I remember
Yeah.
you mentioned it last week because that was part of, we were looking up Apple shows that I can get around to watching
Mhm.
with a 30-day pass. So
Yeah.
actually, it's a
Yeah.
90-day
No, I
pass.
enjoyed
So
it. Yeah. Wife liked
The
it
only
too. So
the only thing I didn't like about Fallout, and it seems like they're fixing it now, is like they treated like each story as like an individual thread, but I don't feel like they gave each story
it's
time.
fair time. Yeah.
Like, because there was like, I think it was episode 2 or 3, and we spent the entire time with the ghoul and why can't
The
I think of
girl?
her name now?
Lucy.
And I was just kind of like, oh, like I didn't really like the other threads that are going on. I was just kind of like, okay, whatever. Like,
That's what I told my
it,
daughter. I was like, we haven't seen Maximus for a little while. I wonder what he's up to. He killed that guy, and now he's like off of the show for like 3 episodes.
yeah, yeah. So I thought that was kind of weird. I feel like at least they should have given them a little bit of progress, but for them to just be like Bert and then basically ignore them for 3 episodes, and now all of a sudden they're like super intricate and involved again, and I'm just kind of like, I kind of feel like that story maybe got a little bit of the short shift. Like they were just like, oh, like there's not enough of a story there to actually like make it so we can go back and forth between the two of them. And I get like Lucy's story is the most important and stuff, but like
Right.
to just completely neglect one of the other characters, I was just kind of like,
Yeah.
So that would be my biggest complaint about it, is that I feel like, if you're going to have these stories where you're going to have these 3 characters all be main characters, like you should be giving all of them their due. So,
Yep.
but I mean, again, we're wrapping it up now. Everybody's coming back together. So
Yep.
I'm guessing the next episode we'll have everybody in a room together at some point. So
Yep.
is older child watching it?
Yeah. Yeah. She actually, when I get home the night it's on, she stays up and we watch it that night. So we'll probably be watching it Tuesday night.
nice.
How
I'm
are
sure
the
we'll be-
comparisons to the game, the Vegas game, if any?
She knows what's going on. I haven't played far. I don't even think I made it to Vegas when I started playing it.
What?
But she like knows what's going on. I'll be like, well, what about this? And she's like, nope, that guy's dead. I'm like, oh, I didn't kill him in the game yet. But what they said about Fallout, like the games and the show, is they don't want to say this is canon, right? They're like, okay, everything is canon, but they don't want to put anything in the shows that like contradicts or like forces a canon. So you can't really complain about it if it doesn't 100% match up, because it's just like vaguely
they're
like connected.
They're doing like the perception thing, right? It's like somebody
Exactly.
telling a story,
It's-
Jeff telling a story about X night when we were hanging out, and me telling the story from 25 years ago is going to be very different, right? It might have the same touch points,
This
but
isn't right. This isn't based on a true story. It's inspired on a true story.
Exactly. Like Hamilton.
Yeah. Black History Month. You're allowed it.
Yep.
Maybe I'll watch the Disney version once this month.
You should. Good stuff.
Over a few days.
We can't do
Watch
3
a
hours.
half hour at a time.
None of us
No,
have
man,
done
all I
one.
did was sing the whole time. Like, there was like no regular dialogue, not one bit of regular dialogue. Everything was a damn song.
I fail to see the problem.
Yeah. Problem.
None of us have watched.
That's not Rodgers and Hammerstein, man. Rodgers and Hammerstein, you have some dialogue in a song. I mean, come on now. Most of y'all fuckers probably don't even know who Rodgers and Hammerstein are. Our audience, anyway. There's like 3 people out there who's gonna know. Wait, that is our audience.
We almost made it a full 2 years
We're old.
Before Lou just insulted our entire audience.
Do you think the audience knows who Rodgers and Hammerstein are? Unless they're our age, they're not gonna know.
If you do, put it in the comments below.
Right? I know for certain one person who listens to this pod, who's about 15 feet away, she knows who Rodgers and Hammerstein are.
That's
I
because
don't
she
know
old
about
as
anybody
shit.
else.
Ah,
Exactly. Exactly. She knows it. She knows it. I tell her all the time. I'm like, shit.
None of us watched
She
Wonder
knows
Man yet,
me.
right?
I have
I
not.
have started.
Jack
I think I've
started
seen the
it.
first 2 episodes, maybe
Okay.
3.
And what
I
do you
tried
think
to
so
watch
far?
another one, but oldest was home. She's like, you can't watch that because I haven't started yet. I'm like, why don't you go to school then? Shit.
What? Man.
How about you not sit at home?
Right? Dang. No,
I
I'm
love your-
enjoying it. I mean,
I actually forgot about it. I don't know if she's going to want to watch that now instead, or I'm supposed to wait for her to watch that one. I don't even know.
I like it. I mean, it's exactly what I wanted it to be. It's Trevor and
I heard good things.
Wonder Man like doing their thing. They're just
So that's a good sign,
busting
right?
each
Nobody's
other's
really bitching
balls
about it.
Mm-mm.
Cool.
No.
You know, and that's what you want. You know, again,
Yeah.
I haven't heard anything like woke bullshit or what. I haven't heard anything negative about it, so I'll roll with it.
I mean,
Sounds good.
It's a race swap. Wonder Man's white in the comics, so but nobody. I don't think his race is important to the character. So,
And there's been like 3 or 4.
Well, if his
Wonder Men
race wasn't
over
important to the
time.
character, they should have left him white.
or they just got the
Point of-
best actor for the job.
Yeah, exactly. The point
Maybe.
of race not mattering is that you can have a white or a black person portraying
If
it.
the
and it doesn't
casting
matter.
call is we want a black male, then that's no. If it's best actor, then it's we want a male, not we want
I
a
don't know what
black
the
male.
I don't know what the casting call was. Luke.
Obviously, Lou's the
wasn't
only one
fucking
getting
there.
casting calls on our podcast. So, what did the casting call say, Lou?
30-something-year-old black male.
But when he went to audition for the role of Wonder Man,
Yeah,
there were a bunch of white dudes in the hallway
yeah.
auditioning against
Well,
him.
yeah, because that casting call was everybody, but we already knew the brother was going to get it.
But that's because of other reasons that are explained in the show.
That's
That are explained in the show. So,
Yes, they're explained in the show. But I guess he's
Look,
like
man.
a mutant or something. He's like the second or third mutant in the MCU.
First one being Kamala.
Yeah, Kamala, and then
Beast.
shit, I forget who else. Yeah, Beast.
I was going to say Beast was second in the movie, and then I guess Wolverine would be third.
Yeah.
Or Deadpool, now that
Deadpool.
he's in it. The two of them kind of tied because they jumped in at the same time.
Yeah.
So he would be the fifth then.
Something like that, yeah.
Got to admit that
Something.
segue. I'm kind of looking forward to not necessarily Doomsday and Secret Wars or whatever it is. I'm actually kind of looking forward to the Mutant Saga. That's when I'm get to the X-Men already. God damn.
Right?
So I was like, I know I got to get through this one and the next one, but so 26, 27. So 28, I'm guessing 28 is when the Mutant Saga is. I'm looking forward to that one. I don't know what they're going to do with it. Because they can do whatever the hell they want. I mean, it could be all brand new. They can rehash some shit, whatever they want to do. I just think it'll be fun. I'm hoping it'll be fun anyway.
It's a whole new world.
Speaking of that, do you guys have a preference as far as the Mandoverse conclusion, whether that be a limited series or a movie?
If they wanted to,
because I think originally it was going to be a limited series, but now Disney seems to be pivoting big time away from streaming. And now I think I read something that said that it's like gonna become a movie now, as opposed.
What are you talking about?
The Mandoverse, where they bring everything together, Boba Fett and all. Like at the very end, like they're wrapping up the Mandalorian,
Mandalorian Endgame.
Yeah. Where
they what is there to wrap up?
But that was the whole point, because remember when they first did all this stuff, there was going to be the Rangers of the Old Republic and Rogue Squadron and Mando, and I think there was going to be a fourth one, wasn't there? There was going to be something else, Boba Fett. So I think there might have been a fifth one too. But they were supposed to have some big kind of like team up at the very end of this whole Mando arc that was going to kind of wrap up all of their stories. And originally it was going to be a movie. It was going to be the movie that was going to follow Mando and Grogu. But now I've read things that they were saying that it's going to be turned into a limited series as opposed to a movie.
Again, what is there to wrap up? That's my thing. Is like Like if this Mando Grogu movie did not come out, I don't feel like I'm missing anything.
Right? I thought they were pretty wrapped up at the end of the last episode.
That's what I'm
They were
saying. So it's like,
doing his
well, they're
thing.
gonna wrap up what? We don't need to go back to Boba Fett. That show sucked.
But Boba Fett didn't suck.
Yeah, he did. He was a bitch in that series.
He was an old man.
He
Old
was
men
a
are
bitch.
bitches.
Yeah, we are. But that's not the point.
So this article here, they're talking about how it might not. So originally, it was going to be the Mandoverse movie was going to be a movie after Mando and Grogu, and it was basically going to end the New Republic saga, introduce Thrawn, get us to the next phase of whatever Star Wars is going to be. But they're saying that they might convert it to a limited series. So they're saying if Filoni's Mandoverse story does become a limited series, it would likely function as a true endgame for the New Republic era. Lucasfilm has invested years into this interconnected storyline, including the long hyped return of Grand Admiral Thrawn. So it'd be Thrawn coming to power and then moving into whatever the next phase is of that. So
Okay, I guess. Except, I mean, again, it doesn't do anything for me. It's like, so what? Well, last time I checked, when we got to episode 7, Thrawn wasn't around. So what do I care? You know, that's the whole like so.
But if they're trying to keep a buffer in between the movies without having to continue on the story, right? So you get to episode 10, which is going to be the new Jedi Order, right? Because that's going to be Rey's thing.
I guess. I mean, like, if there was a reason for example, the Maul situation. The Maul situation is different because they threw it out there at the end of Solo. So it's like, whoa, what the hell? What happened? Then it's like, okay, we're going to tell you what happened. In theory, we don't know that they're going to tell us, but we're hoping they're going to tell us what happened and how we get there to Solo. But with this Mandoverse, it's like, I don't know if it wasn't the middle ground like that. For like if something had happened in episode 7, that wasn't actually explained, then okay, Knights of Ren. That's a story that if they want to somehow get from the end of the Mando story up to Knights of Ren or something like that with Kylo and all that stuff, fine. Then you're filling in gaps. But other than that, there's like nothing relevant out there that's hanging. Is my point. It's like what's hanging that we need answers to? Nothing.
But that might be a Dave thing too. Maybe Dave has I'm not saying that, but again, they've given us no concrete details besides wrapping up the stories, right? Whatever those are. So Dave obviously has a burr under his saddle for finishing out Mando's story, right? And since Mando has touched all of these other characters, wanting to bring them all together that's my take on it, right? That would be Mando and Grogu is just pushing the story forward, and then it's wrapped up. Mando's story is finished in whatever this limited series movie would be. That's my only thought on it. So
that's fine. If they finish on Mandalore, I'll support it.
Because I mean, they would have to bring back Bo-Katan. They'd have to bring back
lounging on that throne, being all sexy, soul.
Yep.
Yeah, they want to resolve all that shit. And Mandalore is, finally said, and all that stuff is done. And they tell us what happened to that boy.
Obi-Wan's son.
Obi-Wan's alleged son. Yeah, that whole story. Okay, fine. Wrap that up. Let us know if old girl really is the armorer from Maul's days. Those things. Wrap all that up. Cool.
I need more stories with Lizzo and Jack Black.
I mean, who doesn't? Come on now. If they don't go back to their planet, that's just a loss. That's a lost opportunity.
That's the real end game right there.
Yeah, that's our new. They'll be the new fucking senators, in the High Republic or whatever.
Esque series with just the two of them, super serious and trying to.
As long as they bring the DJ droid back, that's all that matters.
Yeah. Man. Okay, I can put that on repeat.
What else is going on,
Yeah.
boys? I mean, we
Let's
talked for a
see.
few hours last week. Do we want to
I
talk
know,
for an hour and
right?
a half this week?
All right, what is going on? Pretty quiet. I mean, obviously, just waiting for the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
At this point, it's like just killing time to get to the Super Bowl.
You can watch the Pro Bowl. It's on
Yeah.
Tuesday, I heard.
Oh, I would, but I'm going to a movie. Oh, darn! I'll have to
man.
record it.
Yeah, I'm pivoting. Instead of hosting the Super Bowl this year, I'm actually going to my cigar shop. My cigar shop has a bunch of TVs and stuff, and they're doing like a potluck thing. They're gonna shut the place down at 3:00 before the game
Hell
starts.
yeah.
And so me
What
and
are
a
you
couple
bringing?
buddies, rolls, because somebody's bringing tri-tip. So I'm like, I'll bring some Hawaiian rolls. People can do sandwiches if they want. Like,
Wait, you're gonna do tri-tip with Hawaiian rolls? Come on, man.
should I just do white rolls?
Well,
I've
it's
done Black
white,
History
so
ones.
yeah. But you gotta be wheat if you're gonna do regular rolls.
Okay.
You gotta be wheat for this month.
Wheat.
But tri-tip, you gotta get them soft. What are they called? And not the ciabatta; those are hard. The soft. Oh man, I could see them at the store. I could see them. But them soft rolls that soak up all the juice. Those are the rolls you want. Don't get me wrong. Hawaiian ones aren't terrible.
Heyo, heyo.
Butt cheeks. What? I missed
I
it.
said old girls with butt cheeks, soaking up all them juices.
That's what I'm talking about. See, now you get it. Get them rolls.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
walk into Safeway and be like, "Can I get old girls' butt cheeks?" And they're gonna be like,
I'm
"Sir,
gonna hold this phone up. I need this. I need this ass and bread."
I got you.
Sir, that's gonna take us 3 days. You should have given us 72 hours notice on these."
72 hours is 3 days, son.
Right.
I don't get it.
That's what I'm just saying. Like, we need 3 days. You should have given us 72 hours notice. Like,
Why wouldn't you just say why would you not be consistent? Why would you say 3 days one time and then 72 hours the next?
Because I'm inconsistent, Lou. Otherwise, I wouldn't be on this goddamn podcast.
Set it up. That's how we go. Set him up. He'll knock him down.
So we have to edit out this 5 minutes so she doesn't get mad at me.
No. I was going to say, this pod's over in half an hour. Half hour after that, you'll get a text of her butt cheeks. That's fine.
This is what they should look like. Is that a mole? You should get that looked at.
That's not a mole. That's not
That's
a
not a
mole.
moon. That is a moon.
That's no moon. It's a moon.
It's Star Killer Base because it's got that giant crack through the middle of it.
Dang, it's only a giant crack, but I'm done with it. Come on, now, calm down. Gape.com.
Don't go to that website, kids.
Do not. Just go to the Bang Bus. Much more fun.
Go to Mr. Skin. Jack has been trying to get Mr. Skin to sponsor
Jack
our
is an
podcast.
honored member. Jack is a sponsor, honored member. His name shows up on the site map. He's good.
That's been
This
part
is
of
actually Mr. Skin right now.
Jack's been part of Mr. Skin for so long. He's still only paying $2 a month because they keep grandfathering him in.
But they charge you for that? Dang.
Yeah, dude.
Free? That's not free, dude.
I figured the advertisers and shit would pay for that so customers can just go free.
Nah.
Boo.
Mr. Skin was one of the first ones to charge. Like,
what was the other one? Nudography.com. That was a good one too. I don't know if it still exists. It's been a minute since I've been there. I just type whoever I'm looking for and hit nude, hit images, and then they just all pop up.
I like how Lou has his Google set up to just any name he types, it just automatically pops up and goes nude.
Yeah. No. I just type your name in.
Search images, videos, nude.
Dude, I wish. God, it'd be so much easier. I actually have to type in Rebecca Ferguson nude. Then it gives me the articles. Then I gotta hit images, and then it's like she was in a movie nude. Let me hit video.
And then it goes AI, and then you're like, yes.
I'm all like, I was like, man, is that real? Or is that Memorex? What the hell?
If you gotta ask.
I know. You would think. That's okay though. Twitter's starting to take over. Some good shit on Twitter.
Yeah, there is.
Once I learned there was porn on Twitter, I was like, oh wait, how is this? How are they getting away with this? I honestly don't know. Like some of the shit that's on Twitter, I'm like, how? Okay, I guess there's no mods.
Nope. Thank you,
So,
Elon, for free
unlike
speech
Reddit.
and free titties.
Yeah, go on Reddit and everything's modded. It's like, oh, you don't have enough upvotes on your profile. You can't comment. I'm like, but I want to
I
say
want
that her
comment.
dress looked nice. I just
I
want to say her dress looked nice. Nope, you can't say that. I'm like, okay.
Dress look nice on the floor. That's the
No,
part that you're
because I
missing
check
out
out a
on.
lot. Cause, no surprise, I check out some goth shit, and I'm like, damn, these goth outfits look badass. And I was like, okay, maybe comment on how badass it is. It's like, nope, not allowed. You don't have enough. I don't know what it's called, karma or something, whatever it's called.
Sure.
I'm not on Reddit enough to know. So, but I think it's called karma. I'm not. Don't quote me on that, people. But damn, Reddit's all about. It's like you get a pop up and you're thinking, hey, you might like this. It's like this has been deleted because this thing doesn't have a moderator. I'm like, holy shit, they serious on Reddit. They don't play.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have a moderator in your group. You can't have a group. I'm like, okay.
Moderate
I don't know
these
why.
nuts.
Like, what's the big deal? For real, that's what I'm saying. It's like not that big of a deal.
/moderate these nuts. Is that what you're?
That would be a good one. Shit.
These nuts always need moderation.
Always.
Take these nuts in moderation.
Just like that, we're back to Peter North. Because that nutsack you need to take in moderation, you're going to drown. Oof.
That's why we call Jack's chin moderation. Hey-o!
Oh, damn. That's where all that. See, that's why his fuzz looks so good.
Yep.
That's a healthy
Yep.
beard Jack has.
Yeah. All that vitamin C for chin. Wait.
Oh, no, it's vitamin D, all right.
No, it's vitamin B for balls.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
Quite
goodness.
time of
And
year,
then-
though, boys. Like,
It kind of is. It's like I was about to say. It's like my week. Like I said, we got the secret movie tomorrow, which I think is Dracula. I'll do the usual and let y'all know. Tuesday is Send Help, but I don't think there's much more than that. And then until Super Bowl Sunday, it's like
Yeah.
okay, and
Yeah.
then it'll be quiet
I had
on
a-
Super Bowl
I
Sunday.
had a friend go, "Hey, do you want to catch Happy Hour this week?" I went, "Okay." They're like, "When are you available?" I'm like,
Yes.
when am I not available? that list is way shorter.
Easier question. Yeah, easier question. But yeah, it's quiet week on my end.
Yeah, same. I ain't doing shit. All I do is work.
When's your next Disney trip?
Next
Super Bowl weekend, right? Yeah, isn't it next weekend?
Yep.
How long? Because of what you do and everything, how long does it take for you to kind of get back into the groove at work? Like, is it a pretty much like the first day you're there? Or
Thankfully, those who can do, those who can't teach, I mostly train. So I don't
Okay,
have
so
to do
you're-
very much.
so you're in the pocket of like you're now in a training like you're
Yeah,
not
Yeah,
on
that-
the phone
that-
for anymore. Okay.
10, 11 years now. But when I'm not, I don't know, muscle memory kicks in a lot.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm like, did I do everything? I don't know. But the dispatching part, especially, if you don't do it, like your fingers forget where to go.
Yeah.
So I catch myself. I'm like, oh, I fucking suck at this. But
It's not just dispatching where your fingers forget where to go if it's been
This
a
is
while.
true.
Just throwing it out there. Wrong hole. That's a nostril, motherfucker.
But
Get out of my ear.
half hour or so. I mean, if I'm doing it consistently,
Oh,
it's-
that's not bad at all.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously it depends the length of how long it's been since I've done it. But again,
Heyo.
if it's been a while, it takes longer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Got to think about it more. Got to focus.
No, if it's been a while, it is real quick.
No, but I mean, I've been doing it 17 years now, so that shit's like ingrained in my muscles. Just turning my brain back into emergency mode and thinking
Yeah, yeah.
quicker and moving quicker.
When's the
'Cause
last
once I'm
time
out
you
of here-
had like a non-training day?
It was a couple weeks ago, actually.
Oh, okay. So, all
My
right.
training,
So what
like,
happened? It's just
I
not
took like time off and
100%.
stuff, and so I was on my own, being a grown
Okay.
up without answering a bunch of questions from people that don't know how to do the job.
Seriously?
So
Well,
I know
they're
at one point
training,
we talked.
so they don't
At
know how
one,
to do it.
Oh,
one point
I
we-
thought you were by yourself with a bunch of other people who by themselves, but the people like your
Mm.
coworkers who aren't training were asking you questions. I'm like,
No,
damn.
no.
Okay.
I know we had talked a while back about the supervisor thing. Has that come back again, or that?
It is right now, but like they're testing right now. But since my mom just died, I'm not in the headspace to do that.
Yeah.
But also, part of me is like, it doesn't sound fun. I want my job to be fun, and supervising just doesn't seem like fun anymore.
You're not, because I know at one point when we were talking about you becoming a supervisor, you were thinking your mindset was, this is the only place I can make true change. Like I can change and improve things. So is that not?
I was hoping, but I don't know that they can, honestly.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Like
Yeah.
it's too big. Like
They're
it's just so much.
Yeah, they're just another wheel in the machine, another cog in the machine, and I don't know.
Cool. I was just curious because, like,
Yeah.
that type of stuff. I think maybe somebody online, somebody that watches us would be interested in kind of how that stuff works.
Yeah. No, but I mean, I'm perfectly fine. I've started doing more of the mental health kind of stuff. I think I'm going to put together a class for the new kids in the academy, how to avoid burnout and making sure work-life balance is a real thing.
Yeah, check that shit at the door.
It is, but I mean, it's like normal people like function in like a normal space, right? So, but the way that our job is, we have to function like at high adrenaline kind of, you don't know what's coming next, right? So you're like way up high. But every action has an equal and opposite reaction. So when you get off work, you're way down low. And it takes about 8 hours or so to come back to normal. What happens in 8 hours? 8 to 24 hours, you're back at work again. So we never go back to normal unless we teach ourselves how to get back to normal. And I've actually noticed it with myself because, like, I'll come home and they're like, oh, what do you want to do for dinner? What do you want to do now? I'm like, look, I've been making decisions all day. I don't want to make more decisions. But that keeps you from taking control of your life, right? Because you're like, yeah, whatever, I don't care. Once in a while, that's fine, right? But when it's constant, and you're like, whatever, I don't care what we do, then you kind of lose control of your life, and you're just like, all I do is work and come home and bitch about shit.
But what happens? What happens if it is true though that you don't care what dinner is? Is like
as long as it's not all the time. Once in a while, like I'm saying, it's fine.
Yes, I'm trying to figure out like, okay, how do you know when it's like when you're down or versus when you actually don't care? Like I don't have a craving. Like if I have a craving, I'm gonna say it.
Right. So you get home, your wife's like, okay, what do you want for dinner? You're like, I don't care. And it's like, well, you want Mexican, Italian, pizza, go down, go to the steakhouse. You're like, whatever, I don't care. At that point, you need to have had a decision, right? You have to have some sort of opinion given those choices.
Fair. That's fair.
Right. You cannot 100% not care.
Yeah.
I mean, you could, but you would still have an opinion, meaning it's like, I don't care which one it is, but I would prefer this.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah,
I would hate this one less
you
than the other options.
A decision, right? You're like, I don't really care, but if I had to choose, I would take this.
Right. If you're gonna make me pick
a decision,
okay,
it doesn't have to be. Yeah,
that's solid. Because I've done that, but it's like, okay, or it's the whole pick fast food or restaurant. I'll take it from there. If you pick the fast food or restaurant, I'll pick a fast food or a restaurant. Once you tell me if you want a fast food or a restaurant, it's like, well, I kind of want a restaurant. Okay, then we're going here. I want fast food. Okay, then we're going here. That I can. I mean, yeah. That makes sense. That makes sense.
But a lot of times when in this profession, you come home and now it's all you do is you sit down on the couch, watch TV, you play Xbox, you go to bed, you wake up, you do it again and again, right? So you it's not necessarily depression, but it's just a lack of active participation in your life. It's like I make decisions all day, I don't want to do it anymore, right?
Apathy / lethargy.
Exactly. So you never actually get back up to the middle. You're always at the bottom or you're at the top. So it takes its toll. You get fat, heart disease, all that shit too, because now this dude I went to his class, he said a lot of cops they say I used to do this, I used to do that. And it's like, well, when's the last time you actually went camping or you took your kids fishing or whatever? He's like, it's been a while. One day I'll get back to it. But you never do until you actively start making those decisions. So
until you're 40 years later doing it with your grandkids.
Exactly. Yep. It's a whole messed up situation, and it's not something that gets taught a lot because, and especially from a police perspective, officer safety is what they have to teach you so you go home at night, right? But they don't teach you the opposite end of that, which is how to live a normal life when you're not being a cop. So granted, mine isn't as dangerous, but we still don't have like a planned day, right? Like you guys have like office jobs or some shit. You have a schedule, right? You're like, okay, we're doing this meeting, we're doing this.
Yeah.
Lou used to have office jobs, so you have this meeting.
Yeah, I know. I can relate.
But we don't have that, right? We're just sitting there waiting. So the next call we get could just be a shoplifting. The next one is a murder. The next call, somebody shoots themselves on the phone. We don't know what's going to happen. So we're in like a elevated state of alertness.
That every time your phone rings,
I don't know what it is.
Worst thing that you've ever heard, right?
Yeah.
Like you have to have that mentality, otherwise you're not going to be able to function and do your job.
And even still, that's different / worse than cops, because at least when cops get sent on something, we're already telling them what they're getting into, right? So they can prepare for it.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as that phone rings, I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Right. So, but yeah,
it could be somebody bitching that they got the wrong pizza. You guys get dumbass calls sometimes.
Yeah, we do. Yes.
Well, Lou, if you stop fucking calling about the goddamn pizza, Jack wouldn't have to talk to you about it.
Well, if they'd put the pizza and toppings in the right frickin' order, we don't have to worry about it. They gonna put the damn, oh my God.
911 operator, do you consider pineapple on a pizza right?
Lou's like,
it is right.
These motherfuckers gave me an odd number of pepperoni and it's not a 5.
Yeah.
I need the police right now.
I mean, the odd could work depends on how they lay it out, though, because if it's like one in the middle, and then when you do the ring around, and obviously equally spaced, going around the pizza to the end, then it could be an odd number, and that's okay. Because when you cut it, it's still going to be fine. It's just when they just start slapping shit on there, like they're fucking flinging paint on a pizza with their topping, just like, what are y'all doing? This is an emergency. No, we can't have this. Yeah, somebody make this pizza right.
One of these days, I'm gonna ask them to just cut like halfway through one slice, so then when it comes, it's not an equally number of slices, and then Lou will be out in the parking lot screaming, tearing his clothes off, running around in a circle.
No, Lou will take his ass back to Domino's and be like, "What the fuck y'all do? Like, which one of y'all did this?
Can I get another pepperoni, please? Just one pepperoni."
It's like, y'all want to call 911 now? It's like, because somebody about to get their ass whooped.
Well, and I'll say this too, like, so Jack, we've known each other for a fucking long ass time, and you've always been great at compartmentalizing, like just in your day-to-day life. So when you were like, I'm a 911 operator, I was like, this is a perfect job for him, because he could compartmentalize the fuck out of everything going on in his life, to where, you'll be concerned in the moment, but you're not worried about it the day after or the week after or whatever. Like, you put that shit in a box.
You ain't wrong, bro. You ain't wrong. I knew this fool 2 years, and he told me he was doing 911. I was like, yep, that tracks.
Mm-hmm. So but the fact that you're able to learn stuff to have other tools to move forward, I think, because you only have so many boxes in the back of your closet, dude, before
Yep.
that shit explodes, right? Like, so I don't know what the word is. I am proud of you for looking for other avenues and other tools that can help you manage your stuff as opposed to just relying on what you knew from before.
Oh yeah, for
right?
sure. Yeah, it's. I always want to be better, right? Either at my job or, and I see it, and I think it's a generational thing. Some of these kids just are not built for this shit, right? Kids these days, I don't know if you guys work with younger
It's bad
kids,
parenting.
but some of these kids are just not built for life.
It's just bad parenting. That's all.
It could be. It could be. But I think they just don't go through the same shit that we went through when we were kids.
Well, that's what I mean, though. The parents don't even let him go through some shit. They want to helicopter everything and make sure everything's covered. I don't want you to have to experience anything. That way, when you have to experience something, you don't know how to deal with it. That's what happens. And it's like, no, let him fail. Let him fuck up. Let all these things happen so they learn how to deal with it. That was my problem. If you remember, Jack, I took that 6 months FMLA back in 2018, 2019, whenever that was. It was because I had been so arrogant and cocky with my job, and I've been so good at it for so long, I did not know how to fail. And then when something happened when I failed at it, I did not know how to deal with it. And it was just it's just because that experience or lack thereof threw me for a frickin' loop, and I had to go to therapy to figure out how to deal with when you fail at your job. It was like, oh, that's a thing. No, you just do your, me, I'm just so black and white. You do your job, and then when shit happened in my world where I couldn't, I didn't know how to deal with it. So that's what's happening now when I see it a lot. It's like, have you not dealt with this before? No, the first time this has happened, I don't know. You got kids who, I have this UPS package. This actually happened. I have this UPS package, and I don't know what I'm supposed to do with it. I don't know how to go to the UPS store and give it to them. There's an automatic scanner for those who don't know. You can print your postage after you get it done, or you can take it up to the desk and they'll scan it and give you a receipt. Everyone, but I've come across people who didn't even know or were too afraid, and I went with them to go to the UPS store to help them. Now, once you do it once, obviously you're fine. Right. But to not even have the ability, the mental capacity, because the anxiety, that's all building up, because all you had done, everything was been spoon fed. Everything's been spoon fed to you, and everything's been done for you. So when it's time to do stuff on your own, so I'm not surprised to hear you say that about these people.
So
they just don't know.
What would you attribute yours to then, Lou? Like,
do
you consider it bad parenting as well? Like, I only ask because you kind of like painted it with like a broad brush of bad parenting. So in your case, what did you identify it as being? Like, what was the root?
Had you never failed before 2018?
Right.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
So you're specifically with work.
Okay.
Keep that in mind.
So
specifically with work, other experiences, you got to experience it once, right? But the problem is these kids that are 20-something, 30-something, they didn't experience it when they were 12, 13, and that's when they should have. So the parents took that away from them. The parents took those obviously my parents aren't going to be around to teach me failing at work. I mean, that's not an opportunity, right?
Right.
But some of the basic shit of having this communication, talking to somebody, the whole stories we saw about people's parents going into these kids' jobs interviews or talking to their bosses about raises, stuff like that. It's like, okay, you can teach your kid how to, like, here's what you want to do. You want to go talk to them and say this and say that. Don't actually go in there and do it for them, though.
Yeah.
It's like, to me, that part of it is parenting. There's absolutely going to be 10% of it where you just haven't experienced something and you would not have had the opportunity to experience something. That I get. I'm not talking about that situation. I'm just talking about basic stuff. And this could be even basic life stuff. Again, being an apartment manager, I'm dealing with college kids, 20-something-year-olds, and they didn't know how to use a thermostat, dude. This literally happened here in Boulder in 2012, 2013, and the girl did not know. Actually, that's when I was managing. Living here where I am now, the girl next door to me, she didn't know how to use a thermostat. She was like 25. And it's like, did you parents never showed you how to use a thermostat?
Don't touch my thermostat.
I mean,
Also, there are some thermostats that are unnecessarily busy and complicated.
Okay, that is so true.
Right?
When I house
Right?
sat for somebody and I came across their thermostat, man, I'm all like, I gotta Google how to use this thing.
You're
What
like,
the?
wait, why is there a lock on here? Wait, why is the up arrow going down? What the fuck? I'm not flying an airplane right now. What the fuck is happening?
Bruh, I'm not trying to program it. None of that. I just look. It is 64 degrees, and I want to make it 72. That's it. What do I got to do that? Okay, push this button. It only lasts for 3 hours. What the hell? What kind of crap is this? You know, those type
What do I
of
set it for?
right. I just where's the auto? I want to auto 72 and leave it alone. Nope, 3 hours. Wait, I have a question from the peanut gallery. Why does Duke have an elliptical? Duke, do you have an elliptical?
Yeah. I think this is the right way.
Oh, yeah, there it is. Did you talk about it last week?
It's like did I talk about it? We might have talked about it at some point.
Maybe she saw it on the video because I just got the text 6 minutes ago. Hey, why does Duke have an elliptical?
It's so I have somewhere to hang my clothes.
Yep.
Oh, duh.
That's where the Roosevelts go.
Yep.
Now, don't answer her. She has to tune in next week.
Yeah.
Oh,
I have
you
the
know what?
answer.
I was just about to answer. I'm deleting right now, and I'm gonna say, tune in next week. He answers.
No, I have.
Outstanding.
There was an idea that I was going to start doing like workouts and stuff like that, and I had space in the house when I first moved in here. And the elliptical is nice because it's not impactful on your knees. So
I was just about to ask that. I'm like, with your knees? Okay.
Yeah, so with the bad knees, the elliptical is a little more gentle because it's not like a step. It's just
a slide.
Yeah. So
okay.
I need to start doing it again more. I wake up every single morning going, okay, I'm going on the elliptical, and then I look at the clock and it's 9:50 at night, and I'm like, I'm tired. I'm going to bed. Eventually,
but see, that's what I'm saying with active participation in your life. You schedule it, right?
Yeah.
No matter what, at this time on this day, we're doing this, right? Because you already made that decision a week ago when you scheduled it.
Yeah.
So active participation in your life helps you kind of build through that.
Look at this.
Now, keep in mind, just because you scheduled it like, I don't know, 8:15 and don't log in until 8:22. No, not that anybody's watching that. That doesn't count. So it's fine.
I still beat Jack. Jack.
Bruh, I would have lost that bet. I was all like, Jack will be on. It's like, yeah. You did do that. I was like, whoa, okay.
Then I'm like, did Jack already come and go?
Yeah. I was like, these guys aren't showing up. I'm out. Fuck
Jack's the Combini. He's like, boom, I'm here. Oh, no, not everyone's here. I'm logging out.
I'm gone.
Well, thank you, Jack, for your insight. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Put it on your calendar.
Good insight.
Everything. Put everything on your calendar.
I never do that with my little step machine.
Whatever trips you have coming up, just put it in your calendar. It gives you something to look forward to. It's a decision you've already made. So it's one less thing you have to worry about now.
Yeah, I'll do that as soon as shit's locked down.
The more you know.
Like, did we ever figure out Disney, for example? Are we doing Saturday, Sunday? Are we doing Friday, Saturday? Like, what do we know what we're doing yet? Because if our group ends up driving, I got to account for that time. So.
Well, like I said, I'm off starting Grogu Thursday on May 21st. So
it could be middle of the week then. Well, not for Duke, huh?
It sure can.
I mean, that'd be tough for me. But I'm also I'm still trying to sort my...
that's right. You're not even guaranteed to go. Yeah, I forgot about that. You got to figure out what's going on with EDC. The reason why I bring it up because when I was doing Sam's Club looking for car rental prices because they're sometimes cheaper. I noticed that the Disneyland ticket was cheaper midweek.
Yeah, of course it's cheaper midweek. Yeah.
So if that's an option for y'all, I mean, but the problem is, Jack, I think you already said you booked the timeshare.
There is a possibility of I mean, the timeshare. There's a possibility of a cruise going on, so we'll see.
Yeah.
But
So
the
once
cruise
you,
would
how about
likely
this?
be-
Once you lock down your time, whatever works well for you guys for that week or weekend for Disney, let us know, and then we can work around that. Especially with the summer. I mean, because if I start working before then, I'm gonna tell my new job that I have these plans, so no worries there.
Right.
Old girl will be likely out of school, and if she's doing the individual program with the kid, she'll be able to take a few days off, so no issue there. And then, like I said, her son, who's 21 in 2 weeks, he'll be able to take time off too. So we can do a weekday if it means it works better for scheduling wise. Like, hey, we're doing a cruise. So, okay. Well, our cruise ends on Monday. Well, let's do Disney on Tuesday, Wednesday, and one of those type of things. So.
Yep. Faux show.
Yeah.
Were you looking for a June cruise? Sure. Or hey, how soon,
like
Duke, will you know?
Kind of.
I mean, I think I'm going to EDC, so I'm pretty sure right now at this moment I'm probably like 85% going to EDC. So.
Okay.
In which case, I'll have to check my vacation time and that type of stuff before I commit to anything else, and also the financial part of it too. So.
Of course. That's me too, because I'm. Yeah, I hear you. I gotta look at that. I gotta look at between Denver Comic Con, between San Diego Comic Con, with all that happening, in a month and a half period, 6-7 week period. God damn it, that wasn't on purpose either. It just happens to be 6 or 7 weeks apart. That's
it's
all.
in your head. You can't get away from it.
Dude, for real. So I'm doing them. I'm like, okay, it's end of May to middle of July. That's 6 or 7 weeks. It's probably closer to 7-8 now I think about it, but whatever. But yeah, so timing and how all that plays out, all that matters.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll figure it out later. But yeah,
it's months away. We got stuff to do.
Yep, I ain't worried about it too. Honestly, not too much. I just want as long as it's far enough out where we can still get reservations and all that, because that part matters too. So
yeah.
But that's 5 months from now. As long as we do it within the next 2 months, I think we're fine.
Yeah.
We get this locked up by the end of March. We'll be fine.
Word.
It's fine.
It's fine. So, it always works out. Always does.
Yep.
All right, gents.
Always.
We're an hour and a half.
Right.
So we are. And that last little bit was just random talking.
Yeah.
You're right.
A half hour back.
Again, welcome back to our travel pod.
Yeah.
Yep.
Disneyland tickets are cheaper in the middle of the week.
You all have learned.
As our rental
cars. Everything else.
Yep.
In case you didn't know. But other than that, yeah, looking forward to seeing what movie you see next week or tomorrow. And you'll have to let us know.
I did find wired headphones for my phone, so I will likely try to
this
pod
guy
from Disneyland. What ride do you want to go on?
How cool would that be? Oh man.
Whatever ride you want to go on, I will try to go on it.
I don't have I have nothing going on Saturday, so maybe we move the pod up a day so we can make sure we got time, because Lou and I will both be Super Bowling on Sunday. So
damn Skippy.
But we can talk about that in the chats, cleaning that up. So otherwise, boys, have a good week.
Cool.
Enjoy.
We'll be back.
I'll hit you up about 6 o'clock, about 6:20 your time, so you know what movie
6
it
or
is.
7.
Perfect.
But 6-7.
6-7. Gotcha.
That's all, folks.
Bye.
Deuces.